I think so.
Rock and Bear, let's make some noise for our next comic. He hails originally from Brooklyn, New York. He always wanted to be number 15, so make some noise for him. The man, the myth, the Italian legend, Uncle Rocky.
Can we fix these lights? I feel like I'm having a stroke.
Yeah, got him.
So, I thought this whole aging thing was going to take a little bit longer. It did not. I went to the doctor because I had a lot of pain. Doctor does x-rays, looks me up and down, and he says to me, you got arthritis. You got it all over your body. I can give you some meds. It'll give you some relief, but, arthritis is going to make everything stiff. Not so.
Let's go.
You're getting old when your balls are longer than a CVS receipt. And I used to love getting really fucked up when I was a kid. Smoke a couple of joints, listen to Led Zeppelin, just chill out, right? Holland. Now, I don't have to do that anymore. I just stand up real quick and my blood pressure takes over. There's 4 rules to aging. 1, you never pass up a bathroom. 2, you never waste an erection. 3, you never ever trust a fart. And 4, and most importantly, never ever ever get down on the floor without a specific plan to get back up. I go in the bathroom now and I lose my attention span because it takes me longer to start going than it does to actually go. And when I do, it's this series of urinary dots and dashes. It's like Morse code. Ships at sea are starting to send messages. I'm really grateful to have grown up in the 70s. We didn't have cell phones. We didn't have texts. No one was taking pictures. Because if we had cell phones and pictures back then, man, everything would have led to an indictment. There was no gluten. There was no celiac disease, no peanut allergies. You could eat whatever you want. There's a whole generation now that could basically be taken out by pasta. And what happened to pubic hair? There's no more pubic hair. In the 70s, you had to be quite motivated to muff dive. There was a very specific technique to doing this. Let me demonstrate. You wanted to get those loose hairs out of the way so you weren't choking. And in the 70s, a really good bush could actually double as a temporary toupee. Now, most of you know it's Marla's 60th birthday. It was yesterday. Happy birthday, Marla. And in honor of Marla, and some of you heard this at her last birthday party, which seems like we've been having one every other day. So I wrote an ode to Marla Mish. Mischievous Marla comes to the stage. She's looking very pretty. She's wearing a t-shirt that says, no filter across her titties. Her naughty bits get viewed by TSA. They get very handsy with you. No way. But it ain't gay, it's just TSA. Enjoy your flight. Have a great day. Her bomb-ass pussy shows up on the screen and she handles it without a scene. It's my robo-clit, you TSA twit. I'm from West Virginia and I got a git. They saw the cobwebs on the screen. Saw the cobwebs on the scan. It's been a long while since she's had a man. There's the fucking light again. It's the one in the middle. Her baby doll, a favorite toy, until her brother torched her joy. In a bag she placed it to keep it safe, but dear brother sent it to a fiery grave. One night she goes to the Baha'i hut. She claims only for a drink. She's approached at the bar, invited to go far, but decides against being a slut. Now we joke at open mics, my balls are always a topic. Shaved or not, she doesn't care because her vision's quite myopic. She likes to wear her pink fuzzy suit, especially when it's cold. She doesn't care, it's not made for someone that old. She claims I look like Ralphie from Christmas Story. Nah, not really, you just look a bit hoary. And now she's well beyond that 7-year itch. Have a happy 60th, you crazy bitch. Thank you. All right, let's get Carson back up. Happy birthday. Carson's eating wings. Wait, hold on. He's coming. No, I think I'm good. This mic's...